Preston Sterling is hosting a virtual meeting with his children, third wife, and closest staff to celebrate his birthday. The bitter old billionaire is bullying everyone once again and threatening to change his will when Sterling is electrocuted through his phone. Enter Sloan. Detective Sloan. Homicide. Through a series of virtual conferences, Sloan questions the usual suspects, all of whom had a motive. When every suspect has a motive and the opportunity, it's up to our brave detective and the audience to find the killer. With 3 possible endings, every performance means you'll never be sure who done it. I can say that this production team is very comfortable with how a traditional theater functions. We know the stage, the house, backstage, lighting rigs, sound, for some reason that never works right, and all the other elements we're used to in the theater. We meet and rehearse as a cast, and we put on an amazing show for the patrons that are available to see it on the specified nights, or they catch it on that illegal bootleg DVD that Aunt Martha made where you can hear her distinctive laugh in the background. Yeah, you know the one. Recently, though, we've come accustomed to a new meeting space where our faces are in a bunch of boxes on a screen with that fabulous mute button and a few other features that help us interact better. Now, many theater scripts are written for the stage, so originally, when we were in production meetings, I thought about, well, maybe we'll do Shakespeare, or maybe some other classic play that I've seen a million times, and then I thought about all those limitations of those plays. They're all very specific. They're usually specific about like the sets and the props and the costumes. And I felt like if we did one of these in VR, which of course is very possible, it would look exactly like a regular play, just in VR. Instead, I thought about doing a play that was written specifically for virtual meeting spaces and harnessing the power of VR to create something that was completely different. A place where the audience is surrounded by the action and there's no restrictions on what we can create. Now, in Engage and through VictoryXR, we're not limited by what we can do on a video call. And on the flip side, we're not limited in what we can do in a traditional theater space. We can attend rehearsals and performances from thousands of miles away. And we can record our actions and dialogue and actually see it back from any angle we wish. And we can spawn props and effects with a flick of a wrist. And we can even change locations in the blink of an eye. So we are super excited about every step of the process. Auditions, casting, rehearsals, design, and finally, the performance. That's going to be an amazing learning experience for everyone involved. So whether you're in the cast, a member of the crew, or part of the production team, we are going to have a great time making these magical memories. And if you can't be a part of the team, I really hope that you're going to have a chance to see our performance. So who are we looking for in our virtual Whodunnit? Well, first of all, we're looking for someone to play Sterling, the patriarch of the family, who runs it with an iron fist, a hard man used to getting his way. We're also looking for a Florina, Sterling's latest trophy wife, who speaks with a thick vampire-esque accent, a spoiled little gold digger who's had it with his exes. We're also looking for someone to play Juniper, Daddy's little girl who can do no wrong, the apple of Daddy's eye, even if she doesn't want to be. We're also looking for a Eugene, Juniper's husband and the CFO of the company, a milquetoast man who's oh so easily forgettable. We're also looking for someone to play Bullion, the firstborn son and heir apparent, except it's not apparent to Sterling, who treats this son as an inconvenient afterthought. We're also looking for a Macy, the flower child, tree hugger who wants nothing to do with Daddy's money, wild child who does nothing and lives off Daddy's dole. We're also looking for Haley, Sterling's VP of technology, hates that Sterling thinks of her as an assistant. We're also looking for someone to play Barry, Sterling's lawyer with his own secret agenda. And finally, someone to play Detective Sloan, the hard-boiled cop who will wade through the quicksand of lies to find the truth. If you feel like you're right for any of these roles, come on and audition. We'd be glad to have you.